I ended up losing about 18 pounds, I think, over the 8 weeks.
What were you struggling with prior to you starting?
Oh, I think that my weight pretty much stayed at a level. It didn't fluctuate a lot, so I struggled to lose weight because I was kind of maintaining an unhealthy weight.
What was your what any if any hesitation behind starting?
I have a lot going on with my job, and it's just really, do I have time to dedicate to something? Over, do I have time to dedicate?
And then why'd you end up just deciding to try it anyway?
Just because I was tired of, being tired of having that extra weight, and really wanted something. I looked at your stuff, and you implied that, hey, it's simple. There's not a lot of counting and a lot of rules and things, and that work.
Well, just kind of share kind of the benefits, the results, and certainly kind of in the time frame that it took you to get, but how the whole program was.
I ended up losing about 18 pounds, I think, over the 8 weeks. Now it's 22 or so since I, officially ended the program, which was a few weeks ago. But I think the structure of the program makes it easy to continue, even with a lot of busyness, a lot of stuff going on. And it also really kind of shifted my thinking around food and what I was eating. It's not a program where I have to, count or worry about this has too many points or this has too much fat or whatever else. I didn't worry about having a meal that, was less than highly nutritious, and so I was able to work within the confines of the program and have success without having all of the just mental stress of I can't eat that, I can't eat that, I can't eat that. I had some nerve problems in my leg that kind of slowed down my ability to work out. And so I was probably not at the beginning. I did a lot more than I did in the second half, and I still got results. So it wasn't a situation of, well, if I don't sweat to death, I'm not going to lose weight either. Just following the program as it was, I was able to continue to have success.
You mentioned the mental aspect. How has that mentally helped change you?
This program taught me to think about it a little differently in terms of food and what, when and how I should eat, and it actually was empowering to me that it's not like, oh well, I need to go grab a handful of chips because I'm bored or whatever else. It makes you think a little bit differently about food. At least it did for me.
Yeah, great. So last question is, what would you give or what would you share to someone that is checking out the FAT method?
I think for me, it was easy to follow, and that is a struggle for a lot of people, and for me, just to have too many rules and too much information.